Country people, I want you guys to pay attention to what Queenmay Edochie case manager said on this very, very broadcast. Queenmay Edochie case manager said a whole lot of things that I want you guys to pay attention to. He spoke about the areas of what he did to Queenmay, and how May Edochie wanted or to handle the whole situation. How Edochie was the person that caused pain to Queenmay, but still adding salt to the injury. Guys, listen to this very update. Listen to it first. He said so many things, and all these things are the truths. This man allowed his emotions to push him. The man believed so much in his ego. The man believed he has say over May, that he can do the undo and nothing will happen. Jujuaustin also contributed, because Jujuaustin was the one that was pushing him to go ahead, while she was giving him or calling him all those names, Isimili for all those things, telling the man to carry on to cause more pain in the life of the innocent woman and children. The case manager also deliberated on the areas of, if really the son of Queen May did not go, that it would have been more easier, that May probably had a suggestion of even leaving the country, because that was what Jujuaustin wanted. Because Jujuaustin, according to what I heard, she was even telling people that she will chase May out of the country, just like the way she said she would chase May out of the media. That was what she told Sarah Martins. Yes. So I want to make una pay attention to what Queenmay Edochie case manager have to say. But before then, I would like to welcome you guys. Hi everybody, welcome back to Patience Blogs TV. My country people, I welcome una. In case you have not subscribed to my channel called Patience Blogs TV, what are you waiting for? Hit on the subscribe button, turn on notifications, so you'll be notified anytime I drop a new one. A big thank you to all my subscribers, my returning subscribers. I appreciate all of you. And to my members, may God bless and replenish your pockets. So my wonderful people, I want to make una pay attention to this update, okay? Just listen to what Queen May's case manager is saying, okay? Watch it now.
The only reason why you would do what you did, you cheated on your wife. It became public information. What do? You apologize to your wife, and you make a public announcement and say, I'm sorry for what I did for my wife. To my wife, I'm really sorry. I feel embarrassed. But I hope that the public can allow us some private time so that our family can resolve this peacefully. That's what he should have done. Then he will commit himself to serious changes. He will commit himself to serious changes. And one quick second. Okay. So he could have done that. You could have avoided all this whole thing. All he needed to do was, he actually started. He apologized to me. But he didn't stick to the apology. May would have forgiven him. May was willing to stay in the marriage and manage if you could just stop the affair. And that is because many of you who talk and say, oh, she left her husband because she cheated, she left her husband. You people are not fair. You don't understand what happened. When May heard this, they had a meeting, a discussion. And you wrote an apology to her and you said, I am sorry. Please forgive me. I did not mean to disrespect you. This happened. I tried so hard to leave this woman, but I failed. Please, even though she and I had a child, we had no plans to get married. That was what you said. And May was going to forgive him. May was going to take him back. No, so don't think that May ran because her husband cheated. No. So he tendered an apology. Within a week after that apology, May began to read on social media pictures that you had gone to marry Judy. Does that make sense to you? Somebody just apologized for cheating and assured you that there will not be marriage, no plans for marriage. And next week, the person is getting married, carrying wine. Even at that, May did not go for divorce. I'm telling you this because you see, it's very terrible for me to read all these false accusations against May when I knew the facts. It's very, very, very disheartening. Even when it happened, May did not say, okay, to hell with you, I'm done with you. No. When we met her the first time, the option of divorce was not top on the list. She didn't even let us confront Judy directly, because she reasoned that if we went after Judy, it would drag Yul into it. Yul will come in to defend Judy. So to avoid fighting Yul, she just let it be. Well, the May you know today is different from the May that was then. Then she was very quiet, very subservient, very submissive, as you Nigerians would like women to be. She was not fighting. She was such a peaceful person. It was the circumstances of oppression and injustice that propelled her into who she is today. And even today, she's still a very quiet, peaceful force. She's a force, but a peaceful force. That is the type of person she is. So, all right. When you went into his polygamy, he didn't even do it quietly. You know, you injure somebody and you are rubbing insult into the injury. You know what? Let me also tell you something else that would have happened. Assuming you had married or gone to marry, because they can't marry. Forget all these things. You and Judy cannot marry yet. Anybody telling you that husband and wife, the person is drinking too much alcohol, because they are not husband and wife, and they cannot be husband and wife until the marriage with May is properly dissolved by the High Court. So now, I want you to know these things. Assuming you had married Judy quietly, that is, he didn't go to social media to do these things, and assuming their child did not die, May would not have divorced him. I don't think so. But she would have separated from him. She thought of just separating, living her life alone without him. Just separate and even probably relocate, leave Nigeria. She wanted very quiet. Then she had options. She had the option of leaving Nigeria, maybe move to the United States or UK or Canada. Then leave Yul and his whatever he's doing in Nigeria. That was what crossed her mind initially. But a number of things prevented that. One, Yul was not satisfied with marrying or trying to marry Judy. He wanted to have May stand there behind the microphone and telling the world, oh, I love my husband, I have no problem with polygamy. If that is his choice, I am obedient wife, I want to support him. That was what Yul wanted. He wanted May to support their polygamy. May didn't want it. That was the breaking point. She may leave them alone. She may leave them for God. She already said God will judge you. That was her position. She believed that God would deal with it. But then you began to try to pressure her. So when May did not support the polygamy, Yul felt hurt. It's like she's rebelling from me. Who is she? Why can't she just support me at all cost? Then they decided to punish me. How did they decide to punish her? They wanted to isolate her and discredit her. It is called psychological oppression. Judy hired her. I'll never forget the word Sarah Martin used then. She said that Judy collected a nice man from a careless woman. That time, we told me, I particularly told me, well, we're going to take out legal action against Daddy Freeze, against Sarah Martins, against Jujuaustin, since you did not want to go against you. Give us permission to deal with these 3 people. I was determined to deal with those 3 people. I was very determined to deal with them. All of them, including Daddy Freeze. I didn't like what he did. It was very terrible of him. Even though he pretended to be neutral, he wasn't neutral. He was cashing in on a program that aimed to destroy a woman. May said, no, don't touch Daddy Freeze. I knew why she didn't want to touch Daddy Freeze. She really didn't want these things blowing out of. She also said, please don't touch Judy, because if you touch Judy, you will come in. This was actually before they lost their child. So now it left for us to deal with Sarah Martins. We prepared. We marshaled out operations. Sarah Martins came very close to being arrested. Very close to being arrested. I'm telling you this because I was behind the operation. We were behind the operation. We wrote Sarah Martin a letter and she assaulted us. One stupid fellow lawyer in Port Harcourt told her, oh, Emekugwe is this, Emekugwe is a thief, Emekugwe is an armed robber and scammer. And Sarah Martin repeated that. When she repeated that, she now placed herself strictly within our own range of fire. So we no longer needed May's permission to deal with her because she had now attacked us directly. But you have to manage a case in a way that favors the client that she's comfortable with. So we were working on that. They lost their child. When they lost their child, that was when things got very, very bad. I'm telling you this now. I'm telling you this. And by the way, you have to understand how we work. We don't just repeat what our clients told us. Nobody does that. That means we are not professionals now. That means we are journalists repeating what we heard. We analyze things. If you tell me that, a bullet just came into your room, all you told me is that the bullet came into your room. When I investigate the case, I may find out who fired the bullet. So if I say, hey, this person fired the bullet, you can't say, hey, I'm repeating what my client told me. My client didn't know who fired the bullet. She didn't know details. There are so many things in the case that May didn't know. We had to piece these things together. It's our work. It's our work. May did not know that Yul was also deceiving Judy. May did not know that Yul was creating false impression that she wasn't a good wife. Yul was encouraging that impression. May didn't know that. There were many things about Yul that May didn't know. If May knew what we knew, this problem would have existed. Yul exploited the fact that May didn't know certain things and didn't understand certain things. about human nature, about the operations. May believed his story. May believed he was in the East shooting movies. May believe the story that, oh, his customers are in the East. He has to be in the East. I don't believe that. There are more Igbos in Lagos who watch Nollywood. Indeed, huge fans are more in Lagos, you know, those Okota area, Hispanda area, all those, what do you call it? Festac area dominated by the Igbos. So absolutely. You doesn't need to go and shoot movie in the East. He didn't know do that. He was going to the East because of Judy. But May didn't understand. May assumed, well, he makes Igbo movies, so he can shoot it in the East. That makes sense. It didn't make sense. May also believed that the reason they were separated, he didn't want them to come to the East, was because of insecurity. We didn't believe that either. Because the senior Edochie is living in the East with his wife and family. And Yul was living in the East most of the time. So how come that it's only his wife and children that he was concerned about for insecurity? There are things May wouldn't know. It's not her work. It's my work to know many things. It's my work to connect the dots. So when we are connecting the dots, sometimes we don't necessarily tell May everything we know, because it breaks her heart. You know, you don't want to call her and say, ma'am, they've been lying to you, your husband has been lying to you, your husband is a crook. You don't want to do that, because it deepens the heart. We listen, we get information, we do what we gotta do to protect her. So, they spread the rumor. The May requested from day one. If you noticed, if you look at the court records, it was May that told the judge, please, let this thing not be on social media. It was May. Why? Because you wanted to use the social media where he believed he had dominance. Yes, he had dominance, he is an actor, he has a tremendous following, he had an appeal. Wherever he showed up, people would gather as a celebrity. So he believed he has the force of the crowd, and that he could use social media to force me into a corner. He went to social media. He went there. What did he do in social media? He went there to proclaim his love for the new woman. He went there to display pictures of him and the new woman, suggesting he had found peace, suggesting that was where his heart was. He went there to demand for return of bride price. He went there to demand her dropping the name. Why? You are doing all these things on social media. And when we try to respond, you say, oh, we're online lawyers. You are doing all these things on social media. And when we try to respond, you say, oh, we're online lawyers. We are social media lawyers. Oh, leave it for the court. Leave it for the court. Those of you telling us, oh, leave it for the court. Did you leave things for the court? Did you and Judy leave it for the court? Why didn't they wait for the court to determine the case before they will have more children? So the case is in court. You are being accused of adultery in court, and you are committing more adultery and producing more children. They are rearing children. We can't even say they are producing children now. They are rearing children, like the way you raise farm animals. Why? For the past 3 years, Judy's prayer is to get pregnant. That's their prayer. Oh God, I want to get pregnant. I want to get more pregnant. Get pregnant, have more, as many as possible before the court can stop me. If you respect the court, you stop everything and wait for the court. So anybody telling me or telling us, oh, go to court, that person is an idiot. Complete idiot. Indeed, the person is not an idiot. The person is just supporting Judy. If you want us to wait for court, then don't do anything. Freeze. If you freeze, we freeze. The reason I'm making this broadcast is because I want to stop. I want to stop giving any updates on this Edochie matter. But on one condition. On the condition that Judy, you, Yinka, Link, and all their associates will not post anything on social media. If they stay out of social media now, we will stay out of social media too. So this is a challenge to them. I gave that challenge long ago. If you recall, when I said to you, if you give any more interviews, I'll respond. He stopped doing it directly. But he has all these people doing it indirectly. If they try to tarnish me on social media, I will respond, and there's what we call escalation dominance. I don't know if you had heard of the concept, escalation dominance. If you attack me 1, I'll attack you 5 times. I think Yinka learned that lesson. Yinka has learned that lesson. And now that Yinka decided to keep calm, I will leave her. If she wants to sue me or do anything, I welcome that. Anybody who wants to sue me can just sue me neatly. I prefer you sue me than you're waging useless social media war. If you think I did something wrong, it is your right to sue me. It's my right to respond. That's how civilized people do things. Okay? So if you attack me in any way, I will attack you. And by the way, even if May says to me now, assuming May calls me and says, okay, Emeka, I don't want DPA in my case anymore, it doesn't mean I will leave you alone. You know why? Because you attacked DPA directly. Many of you attacked DPA directly. And the reason I'm not attacking you on behalf of DPA is because we are still dealing with May's case. So if May takes her case from us, it leaves DPA to deal with you directly. And I can, because I saw the things you posted there. Look at the woman called Vox Jane. Vox Jane has been on our radar for a long time. We've been watching her, cataloging her utterances. She's in Port Harcourt where she's trading. I don't know why these people endanger themselves. If we file a petition against you, the police will arrest you. The police will arrest you. It's a certainty. There is a law you are violating, cyber bullying. I have more than 30 posts you made targeting me, discrediting her, tarnishing her, defaming her, blackmailing her, stalking her. Clear. If I file petition, they will come from Abuja and take you to Abuja. Fox Jane. The same with Chijeni. I'm in America, Chijeni is in Canada. You know how things work, Chijeni. Just as you can complain to any authority in the United States if I do anything wrong, I can complain to various authorities in Canada where you are. But above all, I have evidence that you have committed a crime. I have evidence that you did it for monetary purpose because I have seen your following, social media following, grow from 30,000 to 300,000 within a spate of 2 months. And 95% of that is because you're attacking me. So you have commercial purpose for doing something wrong. That is a crime. I don't know which lawyer is talking to you people. If you think I'm wrong, go and talk to a lawyer. Choose your own lawyer. Go into his office. Explain to him these things. Tell him the truth. That lawyer will tell you to run. Because you've violated the law. Violated the law in Canada. Violated the law in Nigeria. And you think because you're in Canada, you're above the law. The same thing, Nkechi Njaka was thinking the same. Nkechi Njaka was in Canada too. The whole, I'm not happy with what's happening with Nkechi. I think she has learned a lesson. I think the government is going too far. But Nigerian government is very ruthless government. Look at what they're trying to do with the senator. Senator Natasha, they were trying to arrest her. It was yesterday a judge said no. If they can try to arrest Senator Natasha, who is Chijene? Who? You see, this is what Uncle Baba realized. Because when you live on this social media, you talk. You don't understand reality of the world. That's what Uncle Baba said it to me himself. He said to me, Barrister, I now know the difference between social media and reality. Social media, you sit in your house, type. Reality, you sit down, wait for the judge to come, and you're afraid of being arrested. And reality is that all those people who cheer you up will not show up in court. Indeed, they can't even give you the money they collected for you through GoFundMe. Then you find out you're alone. Okay, Uncle Baba was receiving support from people using fake accounts. People create all kind of accounts on social media. You can tell them they don't even use their own pictures. They were sending inbox to, yes, attack them, attack the lawyer, attack this, attack the people, attack May. May is this. And Uncle Baba will come and run his mouth. You didn't ask yourself, those people telling you to attack people, why can't they do the attack?